We're continuing in Megilat Esther, Perek Vav, Pasuk Yud. So now Haman gives his idea of how to honor someone that the king loves, and he says to make him ride on one of your horses that you rode on. We said yesterday, according to the Gaon of Vilna, on your inauguration, the clothing you wore when you wore your crown. So now Achashverosh reveals who he wants to honor. And the king tells Haman, Maher, quickly. I want to see why quickly. Quickly, kachet levush, take the clothing, vetasus, and my horse, kasher dibart, exactly as you said. Va'asechen le Mordechai Yehudi, and do it to Mordechai the Jew. Hayoshev b'shar HaMelech, the one that's sitting right outside. Don't get another Mordechai. The one that's sitting right outside the gate of the king. Al tapil davar, because there's a lot of maybe other people named Mordechai, right? But Mordechai Yehudi, he was right outside the shar because he was the leader of the Jewish nation. He was always there to have his eye on Esther. And Achashverosh knew that Esther and Mordechai were connected. He didn't know that Esther necessarily was Jewish, but he knew that they were connected. Al tapil davar, don't even leave out one thing, mikol asher dibarta, from everything that you said. Now, why does Achashverosh tell him to do it quickly? Why quickly? He doesn't know of anything. Why is he telling him to do it quickly? So here again, this is in line with the Gaon of Vilna's explanation, is that Esther is coming to him that afternoon for a feast. And she has a request. He doesn't know the request. He knows that Esther and Mordechai are connected. He thinks maybe Haman is also connected to Mordechai, and maybe they want to somehow benefit Mordechai. Now, he wants to make sure, Achashverosh wants to make sure that, I'm going to benefit Mordechai in a very strong way. I'm going to let him ride on my horse, etc. So that when Esther asks to do something for Mordechai, I'm going to say, hey, I already did everything for Mordechai. Look, I already brought him. He already rode through the city, etc. So he wants to make sure that it's done fast, so that evening when they come to the party, he's going to be scot-free from not having to do anything for Mordechai. And also, when it says don't even leave out anything, Achashverosh is telling Haman, you do it yourself. Because he said, get one of your high-level servants to ride Mordechai. He says, you know what? What's the best? Second to the king himself. I'm not going to do it. But the second to the king, you, Haman, you ride in. So therefore, when Esther asks for something for Mordechai, I'm going to say, hey, I already did everything for Mordechai. He already got ridden by the second to the command, Haman. He got rode through in the entire city, etc. And that's what happens. Haman takes the clothing and the horse. Again, halevush, hasus, the clothing, the specific one, again, that Achashverosh wore, the horse that he rode on his inauguration, vayalbeshet Mordechai, and he dressed himself, Mordechai, vayarkiveu birchov ha'ir, and he rode him around in the main streets of the city, vayikra lefanav, and he called in front of him, kacha yaseh la'ish, this is what should be done to a man, asher hamelech hafetz bikaro, that the king wants to give him honor. The Gaon of Vilna brings the Gemara that says that Esther got wind of this thing and made sure to close all businesses that day, to make sure that everyone was out there to celebrate and give Mordechai even more honors. That was not in the discussion. Haman didn't say close all the businesses. It might have been understood, we're doing a celebration now, etc., for the honor of the king, people are not going to work, but she closed everything, including closing the bathhouses, and everything was closed. Everyone had to go to see and give honor to Mordechai. And then we're going to see that what happens next with Haman. We'll keep that for next week. Bezrat Hashem. Baruch Adonai Olam. Amen ve'amen. V'yichanan Benak Hashem v'ratzak kadosh baruch hu lezakot et yizafecha chibalem t'ramsa shenemar al hafetz man tzidko yagdil Torah ve'yadir. Amen.